What's going on, people? Joining me right now is someone coming out of Canada who's just raking up the streams, doing big things.
Yes, sir.
And a brand new tape's about a month old right now. Introduce yourself for the people.
What's going on? It's Killy from Toronto, Canada. I'm out here in the UK. It's lit. It's live.
Now, we have to go back a little bit first, yeah?
Let's do it.
So we're going from Big Bux.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Can I swear? Oh, my God.
You can do what you want.
That's fucked up. This guy dropped that was like my first song ever.
Yeah. We're going all the way back from then, and we're looking at it all the way through till now, yeah?
Yeah.
So how do you feel like you've evolved as a person?
From Big Bux?
Yeah, from Big
I was
Bux.
a little kid, bro. I was young as hell.
That video was like, it didn't even have a video. It was like a yellow background on that.
Yeah. Like a local iPhone edit cover art. You know what I'm saying? It was me and my dog Sega, actually. He's on tour with me. He's opening up. He's on Secret Sound Club, my label. But yeah, it came a long way from that.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel like your sound's changed? Because you can definitely hear it, but obviously you're making it.
Yeah, like, that didn't even have auto-tune on it, I don't think.
Nah.
A lot of my songs, 98% of my songs, I use auto-tune because I like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, back then, I was just progressing, I was growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just seeing what you could do, innit? Testing your range.
Yeah, that was me just having fun with it type thing. Like a year later, I dropped my serious tracks and stuff. Like a year later after that, I dropped Kilimanjaro and those songs. So
yeah, and that was the first video that you ever released as well.
Yeah, you can see how much a year of just learning and growing can do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
it's done a lot. And obviously Kilimanjaro was that track that caused this big like rise and has been massive. Obviously that's got like 30 million on YouTube or something like that. It's got more on Spotify, everywhere. So when you drop that, right, going from let's just say Big Bux to Kilimanjaro, right, because now you're taking it seriously by that time you dropped that.
Yeah.
Like, who was in your camp like telling you, oh, you need to do this, you need to make this happen right now because there's something there?
Nobody. Like, I remember I had a video shoot for Kilimanjaro, and I told everyone, yo, pull up, everyone's late, you know what I'm saying? So
why do people always want to show up late to these things, man?
I don't know. It's because no one understood the volume, how immense the wave was going to be, and that's understandable. We were just kids, right? So,
it's true, but it's business, isn't it? You still got to show up on time.
Facts.
But let's talk about the new tape.
It's
out right now. Light Path 8.
Light Path 8, yes, sir.
Now, you got something to do with like numerology or something going on right now with that title. And it's what I think, from what I know, which is very limited, it's about like what, birthdays or like when you're born or something like that?
Yeah, so based off your birthday and like what time, you can get really deep into it, but I'm gonna just keep it pretty surface level. Based off your birthday, like what time you're born and stuff, there's different paths that can just define you and define your character, define your person and stuff. So mine's 8, and less than 3% of the world is Light Path 8, is Path 8. So I just felt like reading what it was saying about me, I really resonated with all of that. So it summarized me pretty well. Okay.
Like, is that something that anyone can just do? Like, just check. Is there like a website or?
Yeah, you can read your light path on findyourlightpath.com and I'll tell you what your light path is. Real shit. You can go right now on the website, do it, and it'll tell you. And you can, if you want to even go further and extend, you can really research about it and really get deep into it.
Okay, so like, obviously that is the first thing that people see when they go on like Spotify or streaming platform, see that cover. Is that in some way reflected throughout the whole album? Obviously, a lot of people have heard it now. They might not see the links that you're putting through.
What do you mean?
Like, is there like a numerology theme in the way you shaped and curated this album?
I think it was just a good... the title is just a summary of like where I'm at, like in life. My first project was called Surrender Your Soul. You know, that's me devoting my life to this craft and to this movement and stuff. And Light Path is me walking that road onto the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Because obviously it's only been like a year. You've done 2 years and you've done 2 projects.
Yeah.
So it's come fast as well.
Facts.
And I feel like off Kilimanjaro alone, yeah, you had like enough momentum that would have taken you way into the end of this year before you even dropped the project. So, because if you went touring, you went around the world with this stuff, and you were making these tunes as you were going around. So
yeah, I did definitely. I mean, after Senior Soul, I did the Canada tour, and then I did America. Came to Europe twice. Went to Tokyo and Jamaica. I was just global. I never went on no vacation ever my whole life growing up and shit. So I'm just, trying to experience the world and travel, and meanwhile recording music and stuff. So
I hear that.
That's what Light Path 8 is. It's just like a collection of sounds and like a playlist of different moods and energies that I've tethered together throughout experience, I guess.
Could you take a holiday at the same time as going on tour and doing stuff? Are you enjoying the experience of being in these other countries?
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's definitely different than going to a country to travel and sightsee and having to wake up at 6 a.m, go to the airport, then go to sound check that day 4:30. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's different ways, but fortunately, like, sometimes we have off days and stuff. I'll go like and just I like learning about the history of whatever place I'm in and just meeting people and stuff. Like, yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I'm always on a constant pursuit of just learning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where's somewhere that you call home away from home?
Somewhere I call home away from home.
Yeah, from around the world.
I love Warsaw.
Okay, Poland. Okay.
Yeah, I never I mean, I love Warsaw. I don't know why, but over there they show me love and I love them, so
yeah,
it's lit. And I like London too. It's just this is my third time here. It's just every time I'm here, I'm never like here for like more than 2 days.
Yeah.
So I want to come back and just spend like a good amount of time here,
Yeah, because you've only done what? I did 2 shows here.
I did 3 shows. My first 2 were at the O2 Islington, sold out, Rage, Mosh Pit, everything lit, live, gang shit. And then last week or just now, I had a show at XOYO.
Yeah.
And that was live as well. And then I opened up for Juice WRLD too while he was out here and stuff. So I'm always out here, but I'm always like working. I want to come here and just chill, relax. Yeah. And
I think Europe is a different place, isn't it? Like
I love Europe. Yeah. I love it. People out here live for comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like
you say that, yeah. If you live here long enough, you'll see a different life.
No, but I mean, just in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know London's very similar to Toronto. It's lit over here. It gets live, you know what I'm saying? So,
I hear you, man. Yeah. Now, let's talk about a couple of the tracks. So we got Serenity and Destiny, right? Those 2 tracks for me stood out automatically when I was going through the first listen because it had a lot of like live instrumentation going on in there.
Yeah.
And it was a different side. I wasn't expecting that when I was going through it. So I think I was reading somewhere that you kind of got all these people in to start playing these instruments live and stuff. So
yeah, for Destiny, like the end, I hired an orchestra. Serenity, I got a saxophone player to come in and play some extra instruments. And Light Path 8 was like my first time really having like a hands-on side on the production and stuff. Yeah, like just super light, like not as much as I wanted to do because I had to leave to go on the NAV tour and stuff. But yeah, we did it. We did that shit.
You definitely think about making beats in the future yourself? Or?
Yeah, actually, I'm buying a laptop as soon as I get back to Toronto. I'm making beats because all these producers are shit.
Wait, don't name drop anyone. Don't start something.
I'm dissing too many people right now.
Yeah.
No, but it's just easier to like, I don't want to have to translate what I'm doing through someone else. You know what I'm saying? Or what I think through someone else. So I want to learn how to produce and stuff so I can have like just clarity of what I'm doing and things.
Yeah. And I think what we've got so far from saying that, obviously, when you go back, you're going to buy the laptop, you're going to start making your own sound as well. I feel like, from what I've heard so far from the 2 projects, and obviously Swag Flu as well, like, you've got a signature sound already, though.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's quite dark, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how have you kind of come around and made that happen? Because,
I just base it off my life experiences, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just how my life sounds like sonically, I guess. I mean, I've gone through the lows, I've gone through the highs, and this is just the outcome of it, I guess.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I think with Swag Flu as well though, because I was surprised that wasn't on the project.
Yeah, I love Swag Flu. Swag Flu was amazing, but Light Path A was more themed.
Yeah.
And more just it was just different to me. I didn't want to put Swag Flu on it and stuff.
I hear that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, let's talk about a bit about Toronto as well.
Let's do it.
So I think Canada has come through very well with a lot of artists in the last 10 years.
For sure.
And
even 5 years.
5 years, well, you got what? 88 Glam, Presser.
Yeah. My dogs.
Jazz Cartier as well.
My dogs.
Obviously you. There's a few other people as well that I probably don't even know about that you'll probably know about. But like, I feel like you guys are starting to get like a really signature sound going on right now as well. And obviously in London, a lot of people, they check for each other. Obviously people have beef, whatever. But a lot of the time people want to try and collaborate as much as they can. Is that like that in Toronto? Like, is everyone working together trying to make something happen right now?
It's becoming like that. I feel like more, like you said, people, there's politics, depending on where you're from and who you're around and stuff. But I feel like since it's becoming more popularized and like there's eyes from outside the city now that are watching, it's becoming more like I don't know, like conventional to be able to like work with someone within the city and stuff. I mean, it's a big city, but at the end of the day, it's pretty small. I know every single artist in the city. Like every artist that you named, like I can call like, oh, that's my dog. I know him like to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's cool. It's a good time for the city for sure. Okay,
and there's another thing I was thinking about as well. See, Canada, there's 2 languages as well, and you spent time in like a French-speaking school.
Yeah, I speak French. It was so sick because I was just in Belgium, and they're speaking French. I'm the only person on my tour that can speak French. So
mad!
I'm hailing down taxis, that having full-on conversations.
What come with est-ce que je peux avoir all that?
Yeah. Je parle français. Like, I can hang. You know, I can really hang with that. I mean, I'm starting to lose it because I don't really have anyone to speak it with, but it was really refreshing to be out there and, just exercise that for real. Okay.
So there's that, when it comes to music then, in Canada, obviously Toronto, that's the English side, right?
Yeah.
So then you've got like Vancouver, which is more French.
No, Vancouver is also English. The French part of Canada is pretty small. It's Quebec and like Montreal.
Okay, fair.
And Quebec City and stuff. But even in Montreal, they speak English and French. In Ottawa, they speak English and French. So the French side of Canada is a lot smaller than the English side. But it's still there, and it's still Canada.
Because what I was thinking is, does like the English-speaking music, obviously now you're saying that it's smaller anyway, I was thinking, does the English-speaking music
still go after there? Yeah, for sure. Like, they're still listening to the same like, just, it's the same radio station. It's still the same shit. It's just different languages, I guess. Okay, fair. Now, coming up this year, you still got what, Lollapalooza? Yeah, actually I do. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. Like, that's in Chicago, I think. Yeah. And what's the plan for that? I'm kill that shit, bro. Like, same shit, just go over there, go crazy. Same thing. And plans for your festival? 'Cause I know you wanted to try and do one still. The Killy Fest. Yeah. I won't talk too much about that, but I'm trying to actually organize it. It sounds like you got some way through. It sounds like you're making progress with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking about things until they happen. Until there's a result. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, say no more. I'm looking forward to seeing if you do when you do it, the lineup and that. Yes, sir. But appreciate you chatting to me today. Hey, thanks for having me. No worries, man. Killy in the building.